Hello and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, where, hang on a sec, there we go. I had to change my TV to the input with the actual system instead of just watching it through OBS. Yes. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We're here. We're going to be freeing some places. We're going to be recruiting some people. We're going to be doing the things. And I guess since this one gets us someone recruited and also gives us things that I am supposed to want, we'll probably start there. So let's see, who wants to do things with whom? Hey Curbster, hey Outlander. Also happy Analog 3D embargo removal day. Finally getting some info on the system that I pre-ordered like a year ago. Okay, Rafika wants to do weak point smashes and special attacks. Artie wants to play with the Knight Construct and with Zelda. Calmo wants the Knight Construct to do things. Typhon wants Moblins. Kino wants Lizalfos and a Moblin. Lago wants to play with Calamo and Typhon. And Pinnock wants to play with Rafika. Yeah. I forgot to look at what's here. We do not have Moblins here, so let's do things other than Moblin things. Oh, and we are limited on who we can even bring. Well, this is annoying. Wish I could just bring anyone. I also wish that I could check aside missions from this screen. Like, when you're in an actual camp, you get a screen that is an awful lot like this one, except it lets you check aside missions, but when it's the prep before a mission, you can't check aside missions, and it's annoying. So, Pinnock wants to defeat enemies, so we should probably bring him. Because everyone else, while they do want to do things, it's either things they can't do or things they can't do on their own. So yeah, it looks like Knight Construct and Pinnock is what we're gonna do here. Pinnock just because Pinnock does want to participate.
Toward even greater heights. A worthy experiment.
All right, off we go. And yeah, Curbster and Outlander, unlocking a million things on the map was certainly a special moment. I was not expecting them to suddenly be like, okay, here's all of the game now. Hello, Ronza.
Yes, I advance.
Finnick honestly feels pretty alright. Okay. So Ronza creates sandstorms that deal damage over time, huh?
Got you! Such heat!
Kind of disappointing that she didn't manage to do any significant damage to its gauge after all that.
I fight on. Your time has come.
Okay. Out of my way. Ah! No resistance. Ready for this?
So her sync strikes are a rhythm game.
Good luck out there.
Weltering. Oh. Heal yourself.
And now we have defeated all the enemies we need to as this fella.
Night construct.
So it's time to play as this fella. And it's really kind of lame that Night Construct seems to in fact be his final name. Considering that allies have
I gotta say no.
a line that they specifically say out loud when it's his turn. And yeah, they just yell out Night Construct, which doesn't really sound like they're saying a name.
Once more. Night construct.
If you insist. Raring to go.
Yeah, if they just said Night or just said Construct, it would be fine. But when they're saying Night Construct, it just sounds weird. I don't like how frequently areas
Looking
I've
forward to trying
liberated
this out.
become at risk.
Plenty more where that came from.
I want to turn places blue and have them just stay blue with no risk.
Remarkable.
Okay, so now we can remove a weapon seal, but what does that even mean? Lets you customize armaments to your liking. Oh, it lets us remove these. Okay, I see. I see. So they're not permanently stuck on there. Got it. I wish I had more sword zonite that didn't have seals on it. Feels wrong to use something with a seal and not get the seal effect. But then again, I personally am not going to use the damage at 30% hearts or less seals, so I can probably just get the heck rid of those without really feeling too much bad about it. And regular attack damage generally isn't really worth looking at too much. And while EXP for KOs can be nice at times, there comes a point in the game where it is literally worthless, so I'm going to treat it as worthless right now. And now, let us see what this weapon's thing is. Perfect dodge timing window, plus 10%. Not terrible. And if we go to remove seals, just out of curiosity, I am not allowed to remove seals on that weapon. Okay. What if we go here? Can we... We can remove the weapon art things. Does that mean that we can get different ones, potentially? Because if so, I would kind of like everyone to have this one that Rafika got. But I am not super interested in finding out for myself right now, considering the resources that that would entail expending. So that's got a bunch of enemies in it, and it's got 4 more battles before it matters. So I'm going to go ahead and pretend... Why do you want me to do specifically this one? I'm going to pretend that it's okay for a few battles. Gonna wait until it's right about to fall. And let's look at our side quests. Okay, Agriston wants us to use some monster extract. And what's her name? I don't even remember her name. Doesn't care who fights. And which allies am I allowed to bring here? The same general crew. Okay, were there moblins involved? There were. So I know our 2 Hylians wanted moblins. And since there's moblins and no Lizalfos, I suppose that means I bring Typhon. Because Kino also wants Lizalfos.
Heading out, are we? Ha! I'm not sure about this.
Bringing shock emitters because Gibdos.
Looking good. Ha!
So, insect, vegetable, and herb get boosted by monster extract. Why do all the insects just give movement? Not all of them, clearly. But where are the insects that give XP? Whatever, let's toss in some electric darters and call it good.
On my way!
Listen.
Okay. So we're recruiting Shalani here. And there's one moblin for Typhon.
That was nice construct. Take this. My turn.
And that'll be one boss bokoblin for Night Construct.
Quite.
Okay, so Sholani is a rhythm game.
Listen.
Her C3 seems to be pretty good for crowds. Is this rocket or is this? It is rocket. Oh, and it just launches them right back into that and destroys it. That's kind of amusing. Got a Molduga, which unfortunately means that there was only one moblin on this map. Sure what I'm supposed to do with sandy weak point gauges. Like, I was thinking maybe you blow away the sand, but that's clearly not the case. So maybe you have to douse them. That doesn't seem to be it either. And yet, Curbster, I'm also not a huge fan of the Gerudo rhythm game. I feel like it would be better if instead of having the ring expand inside the circle for us to match, they would do what, you know, most rhythm games do and have it expand outside the circle. Or rather, have it come in from outside the circle. Because that makes it more visible. Like, there's a reason more rhythm games do a shrinking icon instead of a growing one. And it's because it's easier to see and easier to follow and whatnot. He just fed that thing a giant bomb. Which is how you're supposed to deal with a Molduga.
Well?
Huh?
As you say.
Ooh, a strong Zonite sword.
I swear I'll put it to good use. My blade grows ever sharper.
All characters plus 1 heart, huh?
Remarkable.
First, we've seen something that applies to all characters like that. I spy Lizalfos and Moblins, but I also spy an inability to bring anyone but those two. I should check what new side quests we've got going on. Okay, Agriston wants to defeat enemies and do weak point smashes. Kia still just really hates boxes. We need to find a bunch of boxes for her to... Well, not for her, for someone to get rid of. Calamo now wants to actually participate. Okay, so if Calamo wants to participate, I guess we need to let him. We've got 2 missions on this map that Kia must go on. This Calamo Raffica one seems like it'll actually be useful to us. Let's just reconfirm what it is Raffica wants to do. Weak point smashes and special attacks, while Calamo wants to defeat enemies and exploit weaknesses. So, that means we need to exploit the weaknesses as Calamo and then swap to Raffica to do the weak point smashes. It was weak point smashes and what? I need to better remember these things. Special attacks, okay. Can do. Probably not going to get 2 special attacks this Raffica in one mission, but we'll give it a shot. Just see if we can get a flower that gives us something good. Yeah, that seems worth it.
You got Calamo.
Don't go flying off, okay?
I need to find out which of Calamo's moves uses the shock fruit. I have found out which of Calamo's moves uses the shock fruit.
got it. Ready for this? Calamo!
Don't go flying off, okay? Rafika!
Oh, but I need to use Rafika in order to even get the weak point smashes. This is annoying. Or not the weak point smashes, the special attacks. Need to build special gauge by using Rafika. Calamo still needs to defeat tons more enemies. I don't know that he's even going to get to 200 in this battle. Let's just be Rafika for the rest of this. And hope that we can get the special attacks.
Too easy. Say goodbye. Too easy. You're done.
Gibdos are fairly sturdy, and
Say goodbye.
the move that I typically use as Rafika doesn't seem to get through them. But doing this does seem to get rid of them.
It's over. Whirling wind. Calamo!
Don't go flying off, okay?
Well, that would have been the right move if it was actually still on the ground.
Harder. Light of the skies.
The fact that they fly up so high before doing their thing is a little bit annoying. Because it makes it harder to do the straightforward charge thing after it.
I'm ready. Sorry about this. You asked for it!
This'll hurt! Rafika!
You got it. Whirling wind. Calamo!
Don't go flying off, okay?
That was quite the spin.
Rafika!
You got it. So.
Yoo-hoo!
Say goodbye.
And it looks like if I play my cards right, I might be able to get a second special.
It's over. Light of the sky. Say goodbye. You're done. Not bad. An easy target.
I keep forgetting that when using Skyfall Shot, I have to actually aim it. No one else has to aim their things. I'm trying to get a Flurry Rush because Flurry Rushes give a really good chunk of special attack gauge. Really? That killed it?
Okay.
Whoa.
Was really hoping I'd get a second special. Oh boy, I got a ladle. Construct wants me to do this, but I can still do one more battle before it's at risk.
Don't go wandering off, bud.
Just going to confirm once again. Okay, Ronza wants to actually participate now. Which I guess means that I need to let Ronza actually participate. But then again, Lago wants to do things. And considering that this is a map that has sludge-covered enemies, let's let Lago
Into
participate.
the fray, then.
Guess you're that new ally I've been hearing about.
What is this precisely?
A little big for me, huh? You're going in for sure.
I set forth at once.
Yes.
So, Lago does need to do a sync strike with Alamo here.
Remain alert. I'll not hold back. Well,
see a
I have
box. I see several boxes. All right, buddy. If you want to earn Queen Kia's trust, first thing you got to do, boxes. There you go, bud. You've earned her trust.
Stand down.
Really?
Ready?
His C2 is a belly flop. Ooh, C3 is nice. C4 also seems pretty nice.
This fight is yours.
Very well.
Okay, there's Calamo. Shame we can't use water fruit.
Stand down. It seems we've got it. Stand down.
Great news.
Seems we've done it.
But we're not quite done yet, because we're still here. Right, sludge light.
I have this.
Wow, this mission had so many boxes on it. Sludge likes are really annoying when they get into their constant spitting. And time for the Zora team up.
Heads up.
Stand down. My blade is at the ready. Fulfill your duty.
Okay. Huh? Your move is one.
Permit me. Stand down. You go no further.
Seems like a really nice and wide-ranging special.
I'm here.
Down with you. By my side.
Right. Yes!
Calmo still needs to defeat more enemies. I've spent too much time as Lago. Now I have to do this before any other missions.
I must stay committed to my training. This should prove useful.
Clearly the robot isn't paying attention to what mission I have to do.
I swear I'll put it to good use.
Just what I was hoping for.
Hey! Oh.
Not stopping here.
So this is what it means to see one's trust reflected.
And Kia still doesn't have to actively participate in anything. She just wants to see Lionel's go down and see lightning-clad weak point gauges go down. And this guy does not himself want to do anything. And Vince wants to participate now. I find it weird. I've unlocked 2 Rito OCs, 2 Zora OCs, 2 Gerudo OCs, but I still have yet to unlock Goron OCs. I need to check who wants to be deployed with whom, and who wants to defeat what sorts of things real quick. Ronza just wants to do some enemies and a weakness exploit. Artie wants a Moblin. Pinnock wants to do a sync strike with Rafika. Vince just wants to do things. Lago wants to be deployed with Typhon and do a sync strike. Kino still needs Lizalfos and Moblin. Typhon still needs another Moblin. Calamo needs enemies in general. Artie wants to fight with Night Construct. And with Zelda. But I don't think I can do some of them for this mission. Or is this a mission where I'm allowed to bring anyone at all? It is a mission where I'm allowed to bring anyone at all. Okay, well, in that case, let's look at what enemies there are here again. No Moblins. Okay, in that case...
I shall never know defeat. Let us seek to confide in each other.
Guess I'll get to work.
We stand stronger together, you know.
And Ronza wanted to just do enemies in general.
Nothing like a battle to get the blood pumping.
I'm looking forward to this.
Feeling good about this.
Two pieces of meat and then burn the heck out of it. Seems to be the best way to get to plus 30% XP.
I make for battle.
It's your turn.
Into the fray!
Gotten her 50 enemies, and I believe that means she's probably done with what she wants right now. Yep. Don't need to play as her no more.
Ready for this? Seems victory is mine.
Taking over!
Ready for this? Seems victory is mine.
Finnick, you should really be trying to hang out closer to Rafika here.
Ready for this?
Okay, we need to do a sync strike with Pinnock. And this thing also exists and is an issue to deal with. Where are you, Pinnock? Get over here.
No stopping!
Okay, sync strike between Pinnock and Rafika.
Ready for this? Amazing!
I'd say not.
Okay, let's find a good weapon to enhance. I actually expect that this strong Zonite sword will become good. Yeah, more damage for sync strikes isn't the worst, nor is unique skill damage. And flurry rushes don't really seem to be for the damage so much as for the weak point gauge depletion. And the strong Zonite sword is living up to its name, and already the highest damage output of any one-handed weapon we've got. I wish there weren't so many characters who used one-handed swords. I really would love to see the weapon variety get a bit more spread around. What was it Q wanted again? Right, Lionel's and lightning-clad things. Well, here's lightning-clad things.
A moment's preparation, is it?
Looks like we're allowed to bring anyone. Anyone at all. Okay, we need to once again take a look at who wants to be with whom, and I believe there's moblins here? There are moblins here. So, Rauru wants to do a sync strike with Typhon. And Typhon wants a moblin, so Rauru and Typhon seem like good choices to bring. Kino also needs a moblin. Vence wants to just do things. Lago wants to do a Sync Strike with Typhon. So Rauru, Typhon, and Lago. Rauru, Typhon, Lago, Kino.
For the safety of the kingdom,
A fortuitous alliance.
ready to prove my skill. I have high hopes for you. Witness the might of the Zora. Let's watch each other's backs, okay?
I fight for Hyrule.
Let's watch each other's backs, okay?
So Rauru and Lago both need to do Sync Strikes with Typhon. Typhon and Kino both need to defeat Moblins. And Kino also needs to defeat Lizalfos.
This could work.
And because we need to do 2 Sync Strikes, let's get some Sync Gauge charge rate. With some buttered snails.
To battle! Victory shall come! At once, go on! I beseech you!
Going
Behold Lizalfos.
in. Yeah. How's this? Yeah. Yeah. Say goodbye. Move a muscle, not yet. Yeah.
Not yet!
So Kino got his Moblin
I expect success!
and his Lizalfos.
Take this! For Hyrule! With my aim! Not bad!
Sure do love when it slows time and gives us the prompt to do the counter thing. When the enemy is too far to even hit.
Hope you're ready! No more! My body numb. Be gone.
I feel like Typhon's C2 is probably the best crowd clearer.
No more. Take this. Fire it up.
Well, that would have been the right counter if it was timed better. Okay, so Lago wanted to do a Sync Strike with Typhon, right? He sure did.
Take my hand. We finished him. For Hyrule!
And another. Up to you now. All right.
I'm gonna avoid this weak point smash because that way we've got a chance of also getting the Sync Strike with Rauru, which is another part of the reason we came here. With Rauru and Typhon. And it's almost ready. And here it is.
Very well. No more. I got you.
And thus, everyone who came here has accomplished what they came for, other than... I don't think Typhon got a Moblin. Yep, Typhon did not get a Moblin. Because freaking every mission we've done so far, or recently, that has had a Moblin, has had exactly one Moblin in it.
Excellent.
I spy Moblin. Calamo has to come on this mission. Who else is allowed? Most people. Night Construct specifically not being allowed is a little weird, though. Like, specifically only Night Construct is not allowed. But since we have to have Calamo, does anyone want to play with Calamo? Or do I just bring Typhon for his Moblin? Really? Now he wants lightning-clad gauges? We literally just did a mission with them, buddy. Pay attention. And it looks like nobody wants to play with Calamo. So yeah, let's bring Typhon, get his Moblin done.
It's time we get to work.
Guess you're that new ally I've been hearing about.
And in case there ends up being
I'm not
water
sure
for us
about
to
this.
use ice attacks near.
A little big for me, huh?
On my way. This way! I've got you!
And that's Typhon's Moblins. Oh, we weren't allowed to bring Night Construct because he had to show up partway through the mission. I get it. Alright, guess we gotta go get that Stalnox. We have missed the turn.
I'm not just a traveler.
And that should do it.
I can fight too.
hey, minus 5% damage from enemies seems like a thing that exists.
Well done.
Still feels weird that Rafika has the only bow so far. We've got a Zora longsword, but no Zora who uses longswords. What gives? Still don't really know what causes some weapons of the same types to cost so much more to upgrade. Upgrading that one takes it to 13, upgrading this one takes it to 14, so like... By all appearances, this one is better and is cheaper to upgrade. I do not understand. Wants Lionels, but Lionels aren't exactly common.
A little rest will do you some good, King Rauru.
To battle! Kia!
I won't fail you.
defeated.
I'm not satisfied
We do have a sync strike ready, but I am gonna wait to use it until the frox that we know is coming.
I'm not satisfied yet.
Take heart!
Time to strike.
That would have been a lot cooler against an enemy that's specifically weak to ice.
Your hand is near. Against my wrath, all will yield.
Is that all?
I'm stuck. I can't get off. So what
A
is
praiseworthy
enhanced
act.
sync strikes? It's not gonna tell us. Need to actually use fuse attacks. Wait, what? Apparently, she wants the Knight Construct to use two-handed weapons. Okay. Zelda has to be on this mission.
A fine time to prepare before we move on.
So, let's do
My
Artie
presence alone
and
ensures
Knight
victory.
Construct. Knight
No,
Construct will
it's
use
nothing.
a two-handed weapon. And I don't remember who else wanted to come along for things. Shalani wanted to do things herself.
Victory will be ours. My storm shall rage on. Audi!
It's Knight Construct.
Knight Construct!
Alright, so that's the Knight Construct goal done.
Pathetic. Not finished.
I'm just gonna really quick recheck what it was she wanted to do. She wants to defeat 100 enemies and perform a special attack.
Huh?
Knight Construct.
Me?
So if we come over here, it looks like there's a decent chance that we'll be able to get that 100 enemies and possibly even a special attack if we spend enough time dealing with this chaff.
I feel such vigor. time has come. Now clear it! Night
Alright, and Artie has to do a sync strike with Night Construct. So, hang on a sec. Did I speak? I did spy water.
I'm all right.
There we go. Ice attacks near bodies of water.
I'll not be outdone.
And since this thing's almost frozen anyway, doing this on water seems to be quite effective.
Submit.
I understand.
Wait, didn't Artie want to be deployed with Zelda? Did I already get that done? Oh, no, it was she had to do the sync strike with Zelda and just be deployed with Night Construct. I did it wrong! I misremembered the things. Why do you want me going here so often? I know it's because I keep getting Zonite Steel, but like... It gets old. No, I should unlock Artie's weapon art first. Well, that seems kind of lame. Anything to do with recovery is generally just not as good as things to do with offense. So that's just the same thing. Does the material used to unlock the weapon art tell you what the weapon art is going to be? It seems like it might. Why are stem bulbs on my sensor? Could have sworn I'd already done the thing that required them. Maybe it was a weapon thing. Is there anyone whose weapon is level 7 but who does not have their thing unlocked? The answer appears to be no. Yeah, all the level 7 weapons have their thing unlocked, so it's not that. Why then are stem bulbs still in my sensor? Oh, because I've just had my sensor searching for specifically that material. Get out of here. Well, this may not have Lionels for Kia, but it does have enemies for Agriston.
My spear will grow dull if I keep sitting around here.
Forward now!
Agriston doesn't have the reach to get rid of Octoroks before they attack. And I don't have a fan set on his quick actions. I feel like I need to try to get to 200 KOs here. I probably should have checked before I did. Yeah, I need to get to 200 KOs. I don't know that I can even get the 13 more that I need. Game really does not like when I try and disengage. But then I remembered that the button to do lock things is click the right stick, not something else.
Witness my might. And fall before me!
I feel like the characters, in at least the original Hyrule Warriors, I don't quite remember Age of Calamity, but the original Hyrule Warriors, I feel like the characters were a lot faster. Then again, this game, we have the ability to increase movement speed using camp food things.
I've further yet to go.
Ooh, Zelda got her string extended. Really? Again to the weapons research base? Why? Why? We were just there. Surely we're not running low on space for Zonite already. Nah, it's probably because these two are still at basically nothing. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay, so Rafika and Kia are forced for that one. So, just gotta do a special as Rafika.
Best not to fight on an empty stomach.
We make for battle.
for this? Ready for this? Not bad.
I'm becoming concerned that I won't even get to build up a single special attack.
Ready for this? Seems victory is mine. An easy target. Say goodbye. Okay. Ready for this? Seems victory is mine. So,
Need the game to let me finish building this up. And now I'm remembering that, at least in the original Hyrule Warriors, there were things we could get from pots and stuff that would actually dramatically increase our special gauges charge. There's a reason special gauges were more important in that game. It's because you had much more access to them. So close.
armed and ready. Sorry about this. You asked for it!
Right at the very end of the mission.
Okay.
Yeah, Outlander, I definitely feel you not wanting to have to watch the big animations all the time. I just feel like there's a medium between this game and the original Hyrule Warriors. The original Hyrule Warriors, it was a lot easier to get specials and they were more impactful when you used them. In this game, they feel like they don't do nearly as much damage, and sure, they expose a weak point for a bit, but like, it's not worth it. When they take so long to charge up in this game, I want them to do something big. Robot once again saying, please make this Gerudo lady not suck. This appears to be the only mission that we have not completed
There's battle
that
to
isn't
prepare
the main story mission at the moment. And I don't think we can do anything with either Kia or Artie. Yep, neither one of them is asking for anything we can give. But Raffica wants us to exploit enemy weakness and supply 2 luminous stones to camp. We can do that.
I'm sure this'll do it.
Yeah, Outlander, good news about the poor performance on Age of Calamity. If you play it on a Switch 2, it becomes mostly
My
locked
storm
to
shall
30.
rage on.
Instead of mostly locked to like 26. I think someone had something for using lightning next to water. No, nobody had anything for that.
Here, I'm not about to lose. Take this.
We just used ice next to water for a previous mission, so I don't think they'll want us to do that again. Or maybe they will.
Okay.
One way to find out. Okay, yeah. Nobody wants that. Oh, no, Agriston wanted lightning near water. Okay.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine.
I don't know if she's better than Kia, but Artie does feel pretty nice, and I like how flashy the moves are. And the fact that, unlike Kia, she uses an element that actually affects enemies and their weak point gauges and whatnot, she's definitely got value. I really wish we could turn off their masks during combat. Like, I want to see the characters' faces. Artie's wearing high heels and yet still seems to stand with a stance that keeps one heel off the ground. Which I guess means she wants even higher heels?
Just as I'd expect.
Again with the weapon upgrading. Fine, give her the flurry rush damage. There you go. She's at level 5 for her weapon. Nobody has a weapon lower than level 5. Please stop complaining to me, weapon upgrade construct. I'm still almost 20 Zonite steel away from my cap. You don't need to yell at me every time I do any mission.
Time to make ready.
Let's move out.
And yeah, Outlander, even other Hyrule Warriors games have put an emphasis on costumes for characters. Like the original Hyrule Warriors, a big part of the DLC was unlocking new costumes for the characters that were recolors inspired by other characters and enemies from the Zelda franchise who were not otherwise represented. So, like, I have no doubt that eventually this game will give us access to costumes and stuff, but as far as I'm aware, it hasn't yet. Who knows, maybe it'll be a post-game reward.
Close. Strength flows through me. Nice. This one. In Hyrule's name!
I have you! Now then!
Rauru feels like he charges up his special gauge a whole lot faster than anyone else. Do I have... No, I don't have special charge rate up on anything. Which makes me suspect that maybe special attack gauge charge rate is not an absolute, like, +1 unit of special charge whenever you gain special charge, but maybe it's a percentage of total gauge? That would track with Rauru getting his so much faster than anyone else, and it would actually mean that getting additional special attack gauges has value beyond in the missions where you can just tell it to charge your special gauge for you.
Strike flows through me.
I'm with you.
Now then! This should be my turn is in Hyrule's name! I have you!
Well, that's interesting. It unlocked a mission for us. A couple, even. Or was this one here before and I just missed it? For reals, you want me going back to weapon upgrades? Maybe it wants everyone to have the same level of weapon now. Ooh. Giving that to Clink is good. I have a feeling there's also a chance that it's just the construct is only looking at the starting amount of space for Zonite and not paying attention to the increased space that we have. I feel like that's a real chance that could explain why it's so adamant that we upgrade weapons all the time. And yeah, Curbster, I agree. damage boost for dangerous attack counters does seem phenomenal, because cool, you get to counter a dangerous attack and expose the weak point gauge. And now you're doing plus 30% damage while it's exposed? Yes, please? Oh, we've got 3 missions undone that I can see. Some of them are just really small. This one's got a Molduga. And it's got Artie in it, and are we allowed to bring Zelda? We are. Okay, we can get a sync strike between those two.
All I have to your cause.
Let's go. Allow me.
Zelda, you gotta get more sync gauge more quickly, please.
Not yet.
Well, that seems like a pretty useful move when you can get it out. Takes a long time to come out. And what's the end of her standard attacks? Wow, a single swipe. Who could have seen that coming? Facing the wrong way there, Zelda.
Ready?
How did my combo get dropped?
I won't fall. Now, one by order.
Their hands missed each other.
If I may. Artie, it shall be done. You're mine.
Plenty more where that came from.
Hey!
Congrats on completing an aside quest character, Curbster. I imagine I'm still quite a ways away from doing any such thing.
Hi! Hey!
Wonderful.
I strive for all who call these lands home.
Really? You want me going back to weapons research? Probably just complaining that not everyone has the same level of weapons. Not just that people are low, that they don't have level 7. Or maybe it's that Artie wanted us to do one.
Hi! Hey!
Should stop flashing these as having what we want when they're not in stock.
Shall we then?
Okay, we can bring any 2 characters to this. Though I don't think it's got enemy types that anyone particularly cares about. So maybe we bring Agriston to have him do a perfect dodge. And Rafika for unique skills. Lago needs boss bokoblins, but I don't think this one had any. And we need to remember to actually do fuse attacks. Alright, so yeah, it looks like if we go Agriston and Rafika here, we'll be getting some useful things done.
Time to earn my keep, huh?
We stand stronger together, you know.
So Agriston needs a perfect dodge, Rafika
Better
needs
get going, I guess.
whatever. I don't think either of these two is allowed to do fuse attacks. I'll have to check. Are you allowed to do fuse attacks? You are not. And neither are you. Okay, so don't have to worry about that yet. Time bombs aren't unique skills. There's a unique skill.
Ready for this? Agriston, it seems I must.
Sure, why not?
There's our perfect dodge, so we can stop being Agriston for the rest of this quest. Not that Agriston feels particularly worse than Rafika, but certainly worse at some things. Dang, this does a lot of just regular damage.
Ready for this?
I guess I had been discounting bombs as a damage option and not just a counter option.
I strive for all who call these lands home.
Buying things I don't have a lot of because I can. And probably better to have them than to just leave them there.
Hey! Oh. Magnificent.
And since we can open up a new region, we might as well. I don't like that there's this pool of red that we have completely encircled, and yet it's still red. Oh. Rafika wants me to enhance weapons. Oh boy. Well, you know what, Rafika? We'll enhance weapons. Spend some bozonite on our only bow. And now let's liberate another region.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Who wanted to do what? Hang on. There's boss bokoblin here. Someone wanted those. Lago wants boss bokoblins, specifically Lago. And Vince wants to do things. Pinnock wants Keese, but I don't know that we're going to find 20 on one mission anytime soon. And then we've got to do some weak point gauges with fuse attacks, which I believe Lago is capable of. So we'll bring Lago
into the fray, then.
I'm looking forward to this.
And we'll also bring Vince.
You call for me?
Let us seek to confide in each other.
Don't mind tossing this in.
I think Vince wanted to do special attacks.
I set forth at once.
Just gonna quickly reconfirm. Lago wants to exploit weaknesses, use unique skills, and defeat boss bokoblins. Vince, unique skills, a special attack, and a weak point smash. So Lago doesn't specifically want to do weak point smashes, which means if we come across something that has a weak point gauge and is not a boss bokoblin, we can exploit the weakness as Lago and then swap over to Vince to smash it. I just smashed it as Lago.
I beseech you.
Switching in. Get moving.
Very well.
Helping out.
weak point smash.
So much for them.
Someone wanted a lot of things burned.
It's all yours.
Very well.
Back down.
And Vince needed to use unique skills. He didn't need to do anything special with them, so...
Don't be shy.
Very well. Freaking hell. With all my strength. I expect success.
Swing on, smash you apart. Get moving.
Very well. It seems we've done it. My blade is at the ready.
Just gonna, once again, check, see how we've done. Vince needs a special attack. Lago still needs to exploit another weakness.
If you would.
Switching in.
Vince needing a special attack is kind of annoying because we're nowhere near having it built up. I don't know that Vince is getting his special attack done today.
That all?
Remain alert. I take aim. I beseech you.
Switching in.
Actually, with the build-up we're getting, if we just keep on using standard attacks on this guy, we might be able to get there. Especially if we get Flurry Rush or two.
Time to go.
Yeah, Flurry Rushes really help.
Wins at my back. That all? Playtime's over.
And there's the special attack.
Back off. Take it from here.
Very well. Stand down. You go no further. Onward.
Say no more. Take this.
Feels like Sync Strikes build up way faster than special attacks and do way more. You better be pointing there because Vince wants us to upgrade weapons. Nope. Vince wants the Knight Construct to use a spear. Right, I forgot to use fuse attacks. We don't even have a lot of Zonite steel that isn't a bad idea to use immediately. Raru and Artie are forced in there. Raru doesn't have anything we can choose to do because he needs Grimgara, and Artie wants camps set up, so yeah, neither one of them is going to be getting us any aside missions completed here.
For battle.
To battle!
Correct.
Certainly.
I struggle to move.
Looking at the time, this may end up being the last quest of the stream. Because I know I started late, but I can't really go that much later. My cats and I both need food.
Is that all?
I say both, but there's three of us. 2 cats and 1 me.
Is that all?
We all need food. There we go. But, yeah, that's gonna mean that we actually accomplished 0 main story content during this stream.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Such King Robert.
But I suppose such is what happens when the game decides to finally give us access to all of the things.
In Hyrule's name, I have you!
Well, that Ultra Hand sure accomplished exactly nothing.
Is that all? Lend me your hand.
Whenever you wish.
Oh. Okay, we get to do lightning when we attack. There's the finisher.
Now then.
And yes, indeed, Outlander, when they give you a lot of things to do, they do take a long time to do.
Yes.
If we get another non-story mission unlocked by having done this one, I'll do it. Because I do have time for a short mission. Just not for a story mission. Because the story missions tend to be like 15 minutes-ish. Whereas the non-story missions tend to be like 5. But it looks like that did not unlock anything. It made the construct point at the freaking smithy again. Yeah. For reals though, do we have anything to use that wouldn't be better saved? Like, yeah, I want to upgrade some of these things, but some of them aren't worth trying to upgrade because doing so would require us to spend materials that I would rather keep. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I will be back on Friday. There's a low chance that I'll be able to stream on Thursday as well. But again, that's a low chance. So yeah, Friday for sure. Very small chance of Thursday. See ya then, friends.